performing a patrol on foot within high levels of FARC activity. More of this will come obviously in brief and on Sunday. However, what that means for us is we are going to be working on patrol operations, but more importantly, hasty ambushes, what to do when we are potentially ambushed, when we walk up on enemy. And so I am going to link a document in TeamSpeak. Okay. So during patrols or traveling movement, contact, whether visual or physical, is often unexpected at very close range and of short duration. Effective enemy of fire often allows leaders little or no time to fully evaluate the situation and issue orders. In these situations, immediate action drills provides a mean of swiftly initiating positive offensive or defensive action as appropriate. They are designed to provide swift and positive small unit reaction to enemy contact. They are simple courses of action that are standardized throughout the unit, which E-Marines repeatedly rehearse until they are second nature. We're not going to read this whole thing, but obviously we've got a lot of fill-ins tonight. We're missing a lot of our 2-1 guys, but fire team leaders, a lot of this depends on you. This is how you react in a given situation when we have the enemy right on our toes and we have to react quickly, more or less without thinking. And that's going to, ultimately depend on where you are in the formation and where the contact is at. So, let's see. Schuster, you are here, yes? Okay, you are no longer in Alpha. You will be leading a fire team with Simonson and Mabry if they want to get shacked off of you. Then we've got Monroe and Hall in Alpha. So we have 3 3-man teams and an extra Apollo. We will fix that here shortly. So what I want, or rather, let's quickly go over a couple of things. So immediate actions upon enemy contact. When we make contact with the enemy at any time, contact may be made through observation, an ambush, whatever the situation is. The following actions may be performed depending on the type of patrol and enemy contact. We can do a hasty ambush. This would be utilized when we see the enemy on the move and we have the time and space to set up a hasty ambush, in which we would effectively, if you are looking at the document, form a line online to that is perpendicular, or rather parallel, to the enemy's travel, so that we may fire perpendicularly when they have reached our ambush point, with a security team holding security off to one side. We can additionally utilize an immediate assault. This is where they are, where the enemy is a little closer, and we need to make and quickly break undesired but unavoidable contact. This includes a near ambush, or offensively to decisively engage the enemy, like a far ambush. What this would mean is we would set up with, let's say for the sake of this, we are traveling in a staggered column. We are on patrol, we're on a staggered column, and we see enemy and they're pretty close, but they haven't seen us. What we will set up is a base of fire with a maneuver element. So the third squad or the third fire team in the column will be the maneuver element. The first and second fire teams, or the squad at a platoon level, will set up a base of fire, engage, and allow that flanking or maneuver team to sweep around and push through the enemy through their flanking side. And finally, we have what we're calling a near ambush. That is when the enemy is within 50 meters or less and they are within handgun range. We will go over this a little more in depth here shortly, but effectively, the fire team or squad nearest the enemy contact that's within 50 meters will immediately deploy grenades in their direction. As soon as they have gone off, they will stand up and push through the contact. When you are within that range of contact, the safest route, and it seems counterintuitive, is through the enemy contacts. It is likely you will take casualties, but the fastest way to eliminate that threat is that nearest squad or fire team to push directly through after throwing out grenades. So, are there any questions thus far? We're going to go ahead and practice some of this. No questions? All right. I want a squad column, staggered column, facing off to the southwest. Let's just go Alpha, Bravo, Charlie.
Cool. Charlie's in the back.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll change it.
Southwest.
Southwest.
Don't run off too far to the southeast here.
Dave, are you checking in on 3-2?
Back.
1, 3, 3. Fuck.
Yeah.
Charlie set.
Correct.
Deuster, are you here?
I guess should we be on the same side or?
Since it's just the two of us now.
2-1, go ahead and shift a little northwest. I want the leftmost part of this formation
There we go.
in line with the right side of that berm. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and as soon as I hear that contact is seen, we are going to set up for an immediate assault. What that means is that the first and second fire teams are going to immediately set up a base of fire. So they are going to get online facing the enemy contact and start unloading to suppress, while Charlie, the third fire team, will flank around and push through the contact. Charlie, what this means is you need to be communicating with the squad when to lift and shift fire if you do not have orange smoke. Does this make sense?
Makes sense.
All right, let's take it out southwest. Lock and load.
Alright, contact Southwest 203.
Contact Southwest 203, Charlie, flank northwest.
Charlie, northwest.
Keep the fire up, even if you don't see targets already dropped, keep it up.
We're gonna need to like go a little bit deeper and see the contact. Way to lift fire, shoot fire trailers.
Lift fire, shoot fire. Alright, Charlie, go ahead and hold there. 2-1, form back up, staggered column southwest. Alpha, stay, don't go any further southwest than that.
Got it.
Charlie, reform.
Copy. Excuse me.
Let's go with Bravo Point, Alpha in the middle, or correction, Bravo Point, Alpha in the rear, Charlie in the middle.
Copy, Charlie in the middle.
Maybe we can take both of them.
Yep.
Alpha move to the rear.
Stagger
Oh shit, Cyrus.
No, you're fine.
Yes.
Could've just took your spot, muscled you out of it.
Very fine.
Charlie set.
Say again?
How you gonna have
Hey.
fun?
Yeah, I'm doing alright. Alright, Alpha, I am not going to be giving you any
Schuster, you want to swap with me so we
direction.
have max firepower
It is
to the
on
front?
you to pick a direction and move. All right, let's take it out southwest.
On the move.
Weapons up.
Contacts up.
You gotta
Contacts
lay
up.
down. Bravo, Charlie, online, base of fire.
On these dudes in front of us.
Bravo, get your gun and pull back.
Setting him.
Get Mabry, fall back.
He's moving.
He's hit that line twice.
Alright, hold.
Hold fire.
Alright, 2-1, go ahead and push it back northeast. We're gonna start the same thing.
Northeast.
Nerfies.
Alpha.
Yeah, I guess we're doing so.
Where's Alpha? Christensen. What did we learn? You got a fence, right? Yeah, so always be aware of your surroundings. You can utilize this berm, right? Would it be more tactically efficient to move left there? Copy. All right, no problem. All right, Bravo. So when you encounter contact, don't run through the contact, and make sure you call up on. Make sure you're calling that contact report up. This has got to be quick, right?
Yeah, it's my fault. I didn't realize we were re-engaging.
Yeah, I
All
think
good.
there was a little bit confusion with those being the same targets as
Yep,
previous.
yep. The targets aren't going to change. This is ultimately just a reaction exercise. We will go out in the field here shortly and actually have some fresh targets. So
Yeah, understood.
let's fall back a little further.
You want Charlie in the middle again?
Let's have
Front.
Charlie front. Let's go Bravo in the rear.
Alright, we're gonna take her.
How far back do you want us going?
This is fine.
If I get to touch Durrani's butt.
Booty. Only for Simonson's exclusive use.
Looking at me funny, Monroe?
And Charlie, go ahead and disregard that one off to 203.
Copy. He doesn't exist until I turn the corner.
2-1, call and set.
Alright.
Set.
Press it.
2-1, take it out.
Cool, moving
Checking
guns
out.
up. Yes.
Contact 193. Copy, set a base of fire.
Reload.
Bravo, are you guys pushing through the contact?
Contact her down at this time.
Alright, 2-1, hold fire.
Hold fire.
Hold fire.
Rally up on me.
Rally up.
All right. Not too bad. Maneuver element. The big thing, if you are in the rear, well, let me rephrase that. The element, whether that's the fire team or the squad that is furthest from the contact. So if we get, encroached up on our 180 on our rear, the rearmost element and the middle element will set up a base of fire, and the team or the squad in the front of the formation will be the maneuver element. But the big things to remember is if you encounter contact, push it up and get online, set up a base of fire, maneuver element, flank either left or right, and then push through the contact. You want to make sure, obviously, this little example here, we can see every contact, but we're about to go out in the field and actually see a little more diversity of location of enemy contact. So one thing that we're going to quickly practice on our way out, at the top of the document, we have some things regarding air observation and air attack. When a patrol is operating in an area that provides cover and or concealment, for example, a woodland environment, and a member of the patrol hears or observes unidentified aircraft or small unmanned aerial systems or drones that may detect the patrol, the signal to freeze is given, and all members should do the following. You halt in place. You do not move to hard cover. You don't do anything. You halt. You go prone. And you don't fucking move until further signals are given. Either platoon is going to, radio company, find out if that's friendly, or we're going to let it pass overhead, and that way we do not get detected. On the other hand, when an attack aircraft or drone detects the squad and makes a low-level attack, the immediate action drill for air attacks is used. The first member to sight an attacking aircraft.
What?
Monroe, lock. Yep, thank you. The first member sighting an attacking aircraft shouts aircraft, followed by the direction of the incoming attack, either front, left, right, or rear, or a cardinal direction if able. You do the following. You scatter. Now, let's say we have a squad column and an aircraft approaches from the southwest moving northeast. Where are we going to scatter? Let's go ahead and just form up a real tight squad column. Or a staggered column, rather. Just right here. Doesn't have to be super tight. Just form effectively two lines. Okay, we've got an aircraft inbound from the southwest. What do we do?
Left or right?
If you're on the left side of the formation, you move left. If you're on the right, you move right. And, ooh, I like what the left side's doing. No, this side's not too bad as well. All right, go ahead and form back up. Go ahead and form up in that tight, staggered column. All right, left side, what you did really well is you didn't create an inflating fire situation. You guys kind of staggered your disbursement. Right side did pretty well with that. But the big thing you want to do is make sure that you don't effectively create a line for that aircraft to, gun run you down. All right, aircraft northwest.
All right, very good. 2-1, let's go ahead and form up. We're going to be moving out along the blue route to the northwest, so go ahead and get outside the terminal here, and I'll throw an arsenal down out here for reload.
Yeah.
You also said that the maneuvering element would also proceed through the contact, so I just wanted to
Gotcha. Okay. All right. No, that totally clarifies it for me. Yeah. Yeah.
I got good headphones, man.
Go ahead.
Absolutely not. Expensive, man.
Reload if you need.
Order of march is going to be Charlie, then Alpha, then Bravo.
Hell yeah, Charlie leads the way.
Lead.
Only because we're the best roads that only two of us
I
can
mean,
be
yeah,
Charlie
it's
and
obvious.
we'll still fucking carry, you know?
Yeah.
Don't act so disappointed, Russ.
I'm never disappointed, what do you mean? Do I sound disappointed?
Are we following the line direct, I'm assuming?
Hey,
Which
for
one's it? Okay. That's bearing-ish 330.
Sergeant Swinson, can I get 2 for a bio break real quick?
Yeah, 340.
go ahead and just post in side chat when you're back, and I will teleport you up.
Copy.
Alright, Charlie, then I think I said Alpha, then Bravo. Go ahead and call in set. We're going to be in a squad column following the blue route. I keep calling it squad column. It's stagger column. I get fucking idiot.
That's a cool fucking update.
Fairly safe.
Browse it.
So cool.
Alright, take it out.
God,
What's
so
wrong with them,
cool.
man?
It's not
This
cool.
is a radio.
Anything for his boyfriend is not cool.
Just bypass me. I gotta do Zeus stuff.
This is live fire, by the way.
Roger.
Charlie's gonna follow the road up here, taking a left on it.
I'm lead no matter what, because I'm gonna be lead on left or right, so it doesn't matter. Just can't wait.
Charlie's got a helicopter southeast.
Copy, it wasn't friendly, so we're gonna let it go by. Alright, it's far enough away, let's go ahead and pick up and move.
Charlie's gonna move.
Roger. Can you hear me?
Charlie, contact close left side.
Copy, contact southwest by the rocks.
Bravo's maneuvering towards the hillside, 249 from our position, we're gonna leave there.
Copy, Bravo.
Behind that building.
We're on the hillside.
Just push through and we need a shift or lift, call it.
Come left. Contacts are down.
Alright, let's go ahead and take it northeast. We're gonna reform and we're gonna try something new.
Oh shit.
Charlie's.
Right here. Sure. So, Charlie, how close was that contact?
Really close.
Really fucking close. That would be a perfect example of what we would call a near ambush. So, what that means is, if they are that close, you immediately throw frags. Once they've exploded, you push through. So let's practice this. We're gonna do this one team at a time, really quickly. So Charlie's on point.
Cool,
Bravo
moving?
and Alpha doesn't matter.
Do you want us moving it now?
Sure.
Cool. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, go ahead and sit tight. We're just gonna observe this one.
Perfect.
Frag out, frag out, frag out.
Frag out, frag out.
Wait for that third one to go.
Push, 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 push.
Push. Bravo and Alpha, push southwest, set up a security southwest.
Bravo copies, moving.
Charlie's push the contact.
Alright, reform. We're gonna have Bravo push through this and practice.
Kill.
Let's go ahead and push it out a little further to the east. Keep moving, keep moving.
Charlie will be last. Okay, we'll go in.
Excuse me.
Okay, let's hold there. I'll tell you when to move.
I'm trying to get behind you.
We're not flanking this time, correct?
You
We're
might be
just...
switching.
No.
Roger that.
Charlie set.
Yep.
Bravo set.
I am so hungry.
Hey Monroe, what are you doing?
Some slim chickies.
Alright, Bravo, move.
Frag out northwest.
Contact clear.
And out.
Copy, Alpha. You just fucking died, especially Monroe.
No, I already shot that guy, didn't I?
I didn't move all the targets. I only moved some.
Left
All right.
Shot those.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, copy. Never mind. All right. Go ahead and hold tight for a minute.
Who's bleeding?
Who is bleeding? And why?
Well, there's
Probably
nades
shrapnel.
going off really close, so
That's a fair point. Yes, that's a fair point. Who's bleeding then? Still questionable.
Not me.
Guess it remains a mystery.
all right, let's go ahead and form up. Who hasn't taken point yet? All right, Alpha, you are point. We are just going to continue pushing southwest along the road. I'm going to set up a new
It's all
position
gravy,
for you.
baby.
Roger.
It's okay to get tickled by a frag every so often. Makes you feel alive.
Move.
Move.
Let's just switch it up because I want to get on the Durrani side. Yeah, Durrani side. I want to get that. You know what I mean?
Half the squad has their weapons up, half the squad has weapons down. What's the plan? Weapons up.
Bravo, just getting some space so we can...
About to cross this bridge. Roger.
Hey, contact.
27355.
Charlie's pushing northwest too. Red contact.
Lift fire. Lift fire. Lift fire.
Left fire.
All right. Go ahead and reform. Reforming on road.
I'll take front for now, Johnny. Oh, you're right here.
We're going to continue down to the
Okay, sir.
southwest.
Going through the elephant
Yeah.
grass. Frag out.
Form up on me.
Oh, whoops.
A little close. Yes.
Alright, yeah. Hold fire, form up.
Oh, there they were.
All right. Questions, comments about the near ambush, or rather reacting to a near ambush?
If that was a near ambush, my question is no longer a question.
Okay. Any other questions? So, one thing on patrol, fire team leaders, it's up to you how you want to do this. I would recommend you have kind of a buddy team that are frags and buddy team that are smoke, who in situations like this can quickly deploy either. So in a near ambush, you have a buddy team that can lob frags, and whether you lob a frag as well. I'm going to leave that up to you. But especially on this upcoming operation, I would be ready for near ambushes. The FARC rebels have been known to attack mining operations, and we are literally going to a mine. We are walking right by the hotspot. They're going to be, it's heavily dense foliage, so just be prepared. Think about how you want to approach that. Any other questions before we continue on our walk? All right, let's go ahead and form up. Let's put
I need
Bravo on point. Go Charlie in the middle, Alpha in the rear.
Alright.
I'm gonna need more ammo.
All right, let me. Do you have enough on you to get through a couple more of these types of scenarios?
I've got 3 full mags.
That's 5 people around over there. I'm giving mags. Yeah. Good luck, all.
Get the shoot open.
Yeah, also.
So I said, do you want
I don't get to shoot that much, so I got a little trigger happy.
2T6 from us. Like Orico.
Negative bypass.
Nope.
Red.
I'm gonna
Alright, let's take it out.
You're right. No, you
I'm gonna full audit some of those paper targets.
I mean, you could have just moved back. Go.
And for the sake of time, guns up. And a small reminder, fire team leaders, push this out to your team members.
Call that out. To our immediate left, that one dude.
If there is contact far enough that they may not have spotted us, just call freeze and we will come up with a plan of attack.
Use this one. Let it be known as
Roger.
one target. Just let it be known.
You didn't see fucking anything.
Copy. Oh, it's. Oh, wow. I'm fine.
Drowning, put your gun up.
I'm looking at contact.
Hold fire. Okay.
Alright, everybody listen up. Fire team leaders, pass this along. In situations like this, where we call freeze, this is not open fire. This is setting up an immediate assault. We're going to get online, establish a base of fire, have the rear element maneuver to flank, and once the word is given, then we open fire.
Mostly, I just don't want to give away our position, so our flanking maneuver can have time to maneuver, right? So we're gonna kind of just hold, see what they do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. He just called freeze. Oh damn! Lay down.
Oh shit, nothing just happened at all.
Alpha, maneuver. Got contacts direct south on the road.
I'm gonna go east or west.
I just assumed that it did this inside T-Zone and HQ, you know?
Alright.
Yeah, I got contact.
Copy, open fire, basic fire. Bravo, Charlie, open fire.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Got it.
Alright, you on standby for teleport.
One left.
I'm standby, Monroe.
Oh.
And he's got super teleportation technology. Oh,
Keep
that was
going, bro.
funny.
Yeah.
I have one mag.
Parm isn't real Italian, but I still
Good thing I got those funny.
All right,
Oh,
rearm,
look what I
rearm.
found. Look what I found over here, Rose, in the
Stop
woods.
bullying me. Please, no bully.
If they just leave this out here, you know?
Oh man, I'm not gonna go plant.
Bad, maybe
Fuck.
we
Ooh, I can get the brown mags. Fuck yeah.
I do shit.
Love the tan mags.
How many mags are a Rev gonna let it carry?
10.
130.
130?
Is it 10?
10.
Yeah, there's the tan mags. Fuck yeah.
Gross.
And mags.
Looks sick, bro. Tan.
Yeah, what's
and
up,
bro.
man?
It's
Camouflage.
not
and shit,
262,
you know?
so it's cringe.
Camo.
Camouflage and
262, bro. It's M855A1, bro.
It's cringe.
Good shit.
Fucking damn, it's dumb as fuck.
Hall, what's your deal over here, Hall? Talking shit all day.
What's my deal?
All day and night.
My deal's
Talking
whatever
shit.
the fuck I want my deal to be.
I
Zombie
appreciate that. I appreciate
Christensen.
that.
Fire team leader Zombie Christensen, join when you can.
Schuster, do you not carry a stick?
A stick of dynamite.
Oh, he carries a stick alright, you know what I'm saying?
She's really good over there.
Carries something.
It's
Back-
packing,
Oh, okay.
right?
No, I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I see it every day, too. Hard to miss.
Yep, right on your forehead.
Monroe. Monroe.
What?
Don't do it.
Do what?
Don't do it.
If so
Don't
much
let
to
the
look for.
intrusive thoughts
Yo,
win.
$20 if you just nuke us all right here and see how much
No.
trouble you get in.
He has to shoot it straight up in the fucking air
A
for it to
lot.
actually nuke us.
A lot.
The answer is a lot.
Oh my god, does Simmons wear glasses? What a fucking nerd.
That's all point in
Buddy,
my
fucking Buddy Holly over here.
Hey, man.
Buddy Holly.
Fucking Buddy Hall.
You know what? You know what you got to do in 4-1? Actually know how to read maps.
That's
it
not
helps
true.
me see.
Yeah, what the fuck's a map?
That's fucking very true. I don't know if 412 does
All you
it
guys do
wrong.
is carry around big guns and shoot a lot.
It's 2023, bro. Who needs a fucking map?
Carry around an SSDWT kit and shoot.
Does 412 never get to use their mortars? That's sad.
They do.
Oh, so they do it wrong.
Oh,
That's
is
what
he
you're telling me.
from Archer 1?
Yeah, I'm an Archer 1.
Oh, I definitely know you don't know how to fucking read
bro.
that.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Dude,
I'm
I'm
yelled at me to keep it quiet over here, boys.
Durrani,
So
are
make fun
you
of
a
him.
fucking unicorn or something?
yeah. Durrani always needs to feel special.
see.
I am special. You take your fucking nods off,
Hey,
dumbass. It's
Durrani,
fucking daylight.
Durrani, did you go back to fucking Burbank like a fucking square?
No, I went to Burbank like a fucking Chad. That's what I did. A Chad.
Squad corpsman couldn't hack it.
Now my schedule is all fucked up now, so I have to be Burbank again. And I had to change. That's why I changed to Charlie SOI too. It's all
Go
fucked
have
up
fun.
now.
Yeah, me and Bradham have fun.
Yeah, it's fucked right now. What thinks he's so fucking cool with his goddamn face paint.
Oh, that fucking guy. He's big guy over there.
I know. Yeah.
It's good camouflage.
You should
for the
try
environment
like
we're in.
makeup remover right here. That works well.
It's just a tattoo at this point.
Could you imagine if you
No, those are
actually met
permanent
someone like that in
tattoos,
real
actually.
life?
They
Who
exist
got
out
like
there
face
somewhere.
They like
paint tattoo?
tattooed face paint. Oh my god.
They definitely exist. 100%.
There's someone. There's one
They do.
person in this world.
There's someone fucking out there, yeah.
Yeah.
There's always someone for
Oh,
something.
that's like, have you seen
They
those ones
fucking
where it's
dye
like
their eyebrows with it too.
just like chest tattoos where it's just like the color of like their uniform and their name on their chest?
Oh, yeah,
Fucking
I've seen that
hilarious.
name. Yeah, fucking, they got their name tape tattooed on their chest like a fucking.
Hmm. It's fucking great.
I think I was like one of like maybe 5 people in my.
It's like, yes,
program
sir, I
that-
love sucking dick for the core, please.
Like, I feel like I was one of like 5 people in my unit that didn't get a cross rifle tattoo. It's like, you know, I didn't
I've
sell
seen
my
that.
soul to the army.
I've seen,
you know?
like sergeant stripes or whatever tattooed on them.
Alright, that's
They
fucking-
update their
That's hilarious.
tattoo every time they rank
I
up.
actually ever meet
Isn't there a bunch of times when the whole thing
I've
changes?
seen pictures of
What?
like their entire unit.
How the fuck do you update that?
As a tattoo.
It's fucking
Saw
a
all
good,
kinds of
good
shit.
fucking surgeon.
What if you get
when I was
demoted?
still in boot
Jesus
camp,
Christ,
there
that's
was a dude who
embarrassing.
had the seal trident tattooed on him. Jesus. And like we
They
were
get
in the
demoted to
pool, and then
corporal.
like the RDC was like, "What the fuck is that on you?" And then like I swear to
The
God, I never saw
surgeon.
that kid again.
was so not a seal that got a seal.
No, we were in goddamn boot camp, and he had a trident
Oh,
tattooed.
boy.
Yeah.
I'm join up there.
So
And then-
bold
then-
decision, Cotton.
then
Let's
he
see
was
if it works
like-
out.
Because I remember he
That's
was
good.
like, they were asking him why he got it. He's like, "Oh, it's to motivate me to be a SEAL." I'm like, "Brett, like,
To
do you know the
motivate you.
attrition rate?
Just don't, man.
Yeah,
It's to
I'm like,
motivate you.
I'm gonna get David Goggins
Just you know,
tattooed.
become a
His face
SEAL
on
and
my
then
chest,
fucking do
stay
it, or
motivated.
you know, don't do it.
That's
Well,
why I wear a
that's-
uniform and get a discount at Sizzlers. To
Well,
fucking
like, I'm
motivate
glad I
me.
never got a fucking Caduce tattoo while I was in. Like, I
What the
had
fuck is
like,
Sizzlers?
corpsman friends who like got that shit on their back, like all over.
Is it like a Chili's that a little bit?
One thing I really don't like. I'm not a huge fan of this in here. We're gonna be crossing right through like a little saddle. If there was a point where there's gonna be an ambush, like that's not ideal for us.
Take that riverbed.
Yeah, kick it around the riverbed, and I
Would that
mean
be
this, like
viable,
this would,
Swenson?
yeah, that would be an AOI for me.
Whatever you want.
Yippee! Okay, we're getting cut off this way then.
Both of those would be worrying to me.
Yeah, that's not great. Here. We gotta get into the town at some point though.
Yeah, I mean, could we kick up through this? I mean, even though that's an AOI, just kick through it, clear it, and then
Yeah,
push
that's what I was
through the
thinking.
town. 'Cause there looks like there's a little footpath that you just, yeah, that you just threw through.
And then clear out this way. And we can still hit that objective.
Yeah, I'd keep eyes on that gas station. That's at least noteworthy. Resources are always interesting.
I'm gonna delete these lines here, Swenson, if that's okay with you, bud.
That's fine.
I'm assuming the Surf Club and Acting Narky are a little outside of Rayo. Off to the east there.
The what?
The surf club and the camp over on the eastern bay. I'm assuming
Oh
it's a
yeah,
little
yeah,
out of our AO.
that's off. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
God damn you guys. Completely identified one of my choke points. So
Oh yeah, too
fuck
fucking
y'all.
dude.
I'm
Come
not
on.
walking through a
If
saddle.
you
dude.
use fucking Zeus to identify that, I will
No.
find you and I will kill you.
That's cringe.
No, I don't have Zeus. I don't think. If I do, I don't know I do.
Still not really done planning.
If we're pushing through to, trying to think, like this hill over here at Hill 60, it's close enough they could maybe get some fire on us while we're crossing through town.
Yeah.
Not super likely, but I mean it's an option. As far as the camp goes, I mean, there's not a ton of foliage around that you would hide it in. I mean, the closest they got to that is around like 4-4 right over here. I think. I don't know. Someone else talk. I'm just fucking shooting from the
No,
hip here.
you're good. No, that's pretty. I mean, the RPs are good. I put them down, so they're the best. We avoided that fucking choke point. The only thing I'm worried about is this, but we'll see that when we're there. Then obviously the objective's around here somewhere, so it's... Again, what is the objective? What are we doing? I'm sorry.
We're just on a patrol on foot to try and gain more information, figure out kind of what the enemy composition's like, where they're located, try and deduce.
So that's not an objective. That's a question mark for what the fuck is going on. Copy.
Yeah, the civilian populace has reported possible insurgent activity. We are going to find out if there are insurgents there.
On that note, civilians will be in the area then.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Got it.
Yoda is there now. I already did Yoda. Oh, fuck, what was that guy? I had one for that. Was it Solo?
Oh shit. Okay. Oh yeah. Fuck that. I see what you mean now. So you had to get the thing fucking shoved down your nose to open the airway. Yeah, fuck that.
Okay, no, I got it.
Nice. They're like, hey, by the way, we have 20 people that need to do this, so have a great time.
There we go. Alright, we're good to go.
Okay, go brief your, actually. Rose, you are briefing the squad as a whole.
Oh, man.
Big boy.
Do we have any questions before you brief?
Yes, actually, QRF. I know that's a go-to question, but QRF?
I don't know if you guys noticed, but Rose is actually
Any QRF is going to be along this.
Damn it, I don't think he heard me. Fuck.
Nah, Rose is still over there.
Damn it. I thought he'd hear me from this far away.
He might have. He has good ears.
Just say it again in a minute.
Nah,
Let's go up to
I'll
yelling.
tell you when to say it. I'll tell
the
you when
moment's
to say
passed.
it.
Moment's passed. Go on.
We were just over here dunking on each other. You didn't.
What are you fucking looking at, Durrani?
What?
What are you
Future.
looking at?
Fucking rocks? What else?
Why does Durrani always smell like cheese?
They live in
Stinky
Wisconsin.
cheese.
It's because he actually keeps cheese in his backpack. I told him to
Don't
take it
fucking
out several
Kenosha.
times, but he just keeps showing up there.
He has fucking processed cheese in his backpack.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it wouldn't be surprising.
All right,
Oh,
just
really?
so you know, Durrani,
Rubs in
your
your
first day
fucking
of Charlie
wound.
Cycle, you line up on the right-hand side of Bradham. Away from me.
I will kill you.
Because of the cheese.
Mostly the cheese.
I just want you guys to believe it's cheese, but it's actually
Alright,
something else.
2-1. Go and form up.
It's a cheese of some
Whether
kind.
that's a gaggle fuck or a
Pro
line
hint.
of some sort,
It's
that's
actually
your
weed.
call. Rose will be briefing you on our mission.
God bless
Oh,
us
okay.
all.
God bless 420 weed. Let's go.
Alright, open up your maps. You will find at the bottom right of the map, you'll see the objective or the route that we are taking, forgive me. We're going to be going through the town of Shalakia. We're going to be taking off from Run Start. We got some RPs down. We're just going to be literally patrolling through. Plan is we're going to be moving down the road in what I'm going to believe will be a squad. I started doing it a staggered column,
Affirm.
and we will split off around here to avoid these two mountains because fuck that. There you go. So we are going to avoid that. Secondly, we're going to go through RP Solo, go to Yoda, and we're going to go through the town. There is potential there is civilians. We are patrolling just for the reason of recon, just getting some information, seeing what's going on. There is potential QRF from the east, so if there's going to be any QRF at all, it's going to be coming from this way. So make sure that your AT guys are looking out that direction. The most they really have is RPGs and technicals, and obviously we're facing the Middle Eastern insurgents. So, any questions?
We can shoot the bad guys, correct?
Yes, if they shoot at us, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm good then.
Cool. If they do come, they're coming from the east.
Any
Any
idea
mechanized
this?
units?
Say again, whoever, pick one of you, go.
Any mechanized units?
Negative, just technicals.
Can I use an AT4 on technical?
You can.
Sick.
And someone else had a question, but the guy stepped over. If you have the question, ask. Cool, alright. That's that. So I missed anything, which I don't think I did, so.
All right,
We're
order
going
of
on foot,
march.
Order of march.
Yes, we are on foot.
Yeah,
We'll be
sounds
in
fine.
a staggered column. Let's go. Just for the sake of the benefit of 2-1, 2-1, what team members, or rather, what fire team has the most members of 2-1 in it?
Charlie has 2.
Not Bravo.
Not Bravo.
Probably Alpha.
Okay,
How much is Alpha?
Charlie, point.
Yippee!
Alpha. Let's
Yo.
put you in the middle, Bravo in the rear.
Sick.
Form up on the
Yeah.
road, facing northwest.
Oh, we're out run start.
Are we
Jesus
alright?
Christ,
Run
okay.
start? Oh, okay.
Didn't even
No, he
notice
teleported us to a random location for absolutely no reason.
that. Yeah, I mean,
Fucking Hall over
Stack
here.
ground, right?
Hall.
dude, this is
Hey,
sass
firm.
today. Everyone.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where their fire team
Go
ends.
ahead and back it up a little bit just to give Alpha some space.
Hi, I'm over here.
Oh, there's
Alright, fire team leaders, because I don't have a Zeus, I will be dipping in and out. I will not advise you I'm getting in Zeus because that would be metagaming, but if you have any questions, I will be in radio range. Let's go ahead and step it off.
Let's go. Going weapons up.
Alpha, what's the deal with Monroe?
What's the deal with Monroe?
He was AFK for a little bit.
I was thinking it's too boring to tell her.
Monroe, why don't you pull your weapon out there, bud?
I'll tell you that it does
Who hates Tim Hortons?
Wait, I'm gonna be up with the point element. You should be in the middle.
Alright, did
yeah,
work
we
it
have
fuck
burger
like
hands,
whatever
so we can
that
also
it
just,
did works good.
You know, have one.
Nasty ass.
implant
Ah,
and,
copy.
Be fucking putting words in my mouth, Diamond.
That was
Hey,
the
look, I'm just
original
saying what I
setup
Yep,
for
that's
the
fine.
Come
Diamond.
up there and
I
shove my
forget.
foot up your ass.
Yeah, how
Yeah,
good.
you'll probably do that anyways.
Fuck you, Burger King. I shoved your burger up my ass and I ain't liked it, bitch.
Ew.
Act like you've been on patrol.
Do you have any idea what the size of the
At least a couple squads.
Awesome.
Uh-huh. Although, honestly, no idea. That's why we're going on this patrol.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, I get your point, but we were 5 steps outside of a bomb.
want us on MCON? Just random question.
You know, only necessary communications, but it's daylight.
Making sure. Copy.
You know, we could be expecting ambush points, so, you know, keep it to a whisper if possible.
Breeze. Audio take northwest. I'm assuming that's not our Huey in here.
Negative. Alright, he's out of range. Go ahead and pick up and move.
Alright, let's move in weapons up.
If he comes back, I want you to scatter in the event that he saw you guys.
Copy. Fairly contact northwest. Push through.
I'm up here, guys.
Ace report.
Just got one down.
It's yellow, green,
I heard a bravas. Oh, jeez. Okay, let me
yellow on
check
frag.
real quick.
Copy. Let's go ahead and set up a 360 security while we get Apollo trading.
Alright, I'm
Who you
seeing the guys.
transmitting on 5G now?
Oh, Ron, you got bravo?
Trung.
Raj, I'm working on the rest of the team on this side.
I'm on green.
Water goes all green.
Very good.
Thank you.
Alright, thank God. Arguing for Alpha. All right, Charlie. Where's...
Other way around.
Mr.
Are all
Rose?
casualties
I'm
up?
good.
Very suspicious, Rose, that you said
You are
breaking
good.
ambush, and then what happened?
Are all casualties up?
Casualties will be up in like 30 seconds.
I
Copy.
can force something
Let's
down
get ready to
real
move.
quick, stand by.
Slade, now's not the time. For a combat zone over here.
Oh. I have to make sure as well. You know, and always.
Right, but it's not narrow complex
Both
above
spiritually and
155.
The best doctor I ever.
I do my best for my teammates, man. My Marines, my E-Marines. Oh, you're good. Your pain should subside.
Travis up.
Alright, all teams ready to move?
Yes.
Helicopter coming in from the south.
Helicopter coming from the south.
I heard from.
Ryan.
Again.
Eyes on.
Hit the deck.
Hit the
Helicopter's
deck,
coming
hit the
south.
deck, hit the deck.
I don't think I can hit it. Like this. Think it's far enough now?
Alright, it's far enough. Let's go ahead and form up on the road. Let's put Alpha on point. Charlie in the middle. Correction, Bravo in the middle, Alpha.
Roger.
Alpha point, Bravo middle, Charlie rear.
Charlie Scout rear.
Got it.
It's amazing how quickly I lose track of that.
Travis moving in secure middle.
Let me know if you need anything, Swenson.
Copy.
Yeah, that's why I could never be a corpsman in armor.
Charlie set.
Really pissed me off.
Well, I mean, the number one thing
You're not
you
here
don't want to do
yourself,
on the
right?
battlefield is start testing.
Bravo, you set?
You're not hurt yourself, right? Okay, that's good to hear.
Run.
Guns up, base.
Hey, Christensen, I've got a some sort of blemish on the road in front of me, maybe 100 meters. Looks like something's buried.
You freezing?
Copy, just swing it right wide to the east off the right side. Yeah, just take it off the road about 25, 30 meters.
Yeah. Alright. ID is on the east side. Wait.
We'll go.
I guess I'm just stupid, I see now. Got it. A scary thing, eh? IEDs. Grass IED.
Back on the road. Or am I taking that turn up ahead? So am I going across this bridge right here or keeping straight? Got it. Nope.
Probably could take over if you want.
I got him. I got point.
We're on it.
What's the Baron?
Alright.
Probably's on point taking us out.
You have a compass, by the way, Hollow.
Say again, Monroe.
You have a compass, by the way, I guess bearings.
Yeah, DUI squad radar. I just don't. I can't see the line
Eyes
of
on
the route.
helicopter far northeast, lifting bearing 30.
Say, I think, only riflemen and fire team leaders can have GPS anyway.
Scatter, scatter, scatter. Pick up and move. Contact east. Copy, contact east, set up base of fire, Alpha,
Contact over the hill.
flank around.
187. Backpack going out, south.
I push through the contact, make sure they're all dead. I'm fine, surprisingly. Clear. Anyone got shot? Charlie's good.
Alright, continue blue route.
Roger.
Contact 300 northwest.
2 along the brick wall. What is my fight going out?
Copy, establish a base of fire. Charlie, if you can, push up the hill to the northwest and flank down and around. Charlie copies northwest.
Bravo's got your base of fire.
They're that hill, 318, that stone wall.
Don't stop firing. Make sure on that base of fire is fucking drawing any higher.
The map might going out again.
Bro,
All contacts coming through there.
Contacts.
Put one on the crest of that hill, 304, right on the other side of it.
Left fire.
Left fire. God, friendly's coming through. 1352.
The base of the hill, 323.
Oh, now it's.
I don't have eyes.
I'm probably right behind the hill. Alpha, I'm coming with. I'm going with Alpha. Stick around with Bravo.
Alright, 2-1, let's go ahead and form up at RP Solo. Form up at RP Solo, set up 360, let's get any wounded taken care of.
Alright, we're forming up on RP Solo. If Charlie had any casualties.
Security confirm. I'm gonna go to this brick wall right here to the northwest.
Come back to RP Solo. RP Solo is straight 110.
Contact report.
No, you're good, baby.
We're retreating out there, boys.
What's up, Riz?
Bad guys.
Contact bearing 340. Distance about 300 meters northwest of the city.
Yes, you can.
Give me ace reports.
Yeah, we got a weaponized infantry 340.
Eastern block.
Oh yeah, I'm tracking 346.
Anyone else need medical?
Copy, have they spotted us?
Negative. We have time to set up in a hasty.
Hey, firm, we're gonna push up a little closer and see if we can set up an immediate assault.
I was just tracking one guy, 346. He went behind that white single
Just got
story.
a wide berth. Last
I
name
need
of
like
patrol.
2 more went east to west along that. I'm assuming there's a road right there.
Roger.
Looks like there's a fire team coming off from that hill.
Not moving yet, but yes.
I just saw one. Yeah, that one just passed from behind the White House to the fence, and someone's coming on to the White House now.
Another one coming up the hill, 345.
Yeah, that is the fire team then.
Yeah, they can't see us, and they didn't hear all that gunfire.
They listen to some loud music.
Rose, you want to adjust route and kind of just shoot 337 from this position? I think if we go the way we were originally planning, we're going to walk right into them.
Well, if you think about it.
Yeah, sure. I'm not leading. I'm in the back, so it's up to you guys. You guys can plan that.
Immediately shoot, not even 100 yards away.
Got another one, 334 or 343. So that's tally 4, tally 4.
Yeah, I think we're just going to push straight ahead.
Alright, let me know when everybody's ready to move. Apollo, let me know.
Roger will do. Checking everyone right now. Alright, everyone's good to go. If Alpha's alright, then everyone's good to go.
Alright, Bravo, you have point. Pick the best route.
Simonson, yellow, green.
I say we hit this. Okay,
Hey, tally 5.
Roger.
339.
I'm going to take this hillside, use this water tower definitely.
Let's go with a squad wedge, fire team wedges.
Pushing right, heavy right, heavy right.
Not soft light.
Cutting through this compound with the water tower, you want me to go around it? Roger.
quiet through here. Bravo, see if you can determine the route that this patrol is taking.
Roger. Yeah, I've got a technical on the road, 309, 200 meters maybe down the road.
I got a technical as well.
If you guys are on the crest of this ridge, hit the dirt. We got a techie 300.
Moving.
Tyler, 100 meters west-southwest movement.
Patrol seems to be moving on us.
Hey, careful, there's civvies in there.
Watch the civilians.
Choose your push up. Sniper southwest.
Alright, 2-1, let's go ahead and bound up through that technical. Looks like that patrol is northeast. We got shots northeast. Let's have Charlie set up base of fire. I want Bravo push northwest, then northeast and flank.
Bravo pushing northwest and northeast.
Set a base of fire, Charlie and Alpha.
Ryder.
Reloading. Coco's down.
Smoke. Get smoke out.
Bro, you got a corpsman joining with you.
Drag out north.
Copy, got one touchdown.
Cookers up.
28.
Bravo, what's your status?
Bravo's close and taking every fire.
There's yellow, black on frags.
I also I'm down my H2.
Red on H2.
Copy.
I'm good. You gotta use like one mag.
Copy, camp located northeast, Alpha, Charlie, push to Hilltop, bearing 050.
Axel Apollo, is Burbank around you?
A firm.
So 050.
Raj, is all good, right?
Absolutely fucking not.
Great, yeah.
About 200 meters from your guys' post.
I need security on my position.
Currently co-located with Bravo. Do you need me back there?
Negative. He got domed. I should be able to get him up, and I'll get him to you.
So I've got CLS on me, I can just work on
Raj,
Yeah,
I was
Go
thinking,
for
is
it.
Coco up?
His head is bandaged. That's as far as I got.
I've got Hall on my position. CLS, he's reading.
Raj, that's good enough.
Alpha, Christensen,
I'll stick around with
and
Bravo
Monroe
and Charlotte
push
for
to the
now. This
hilltop.
seems to
I've
be
got
the thick of
security.
it.
Copy.
I wish I'd brought like 30.
Guys, I'm hearing shots to our far south.
Fucking 150, it's perfect.
Making shot 026.
Alpha Charlie, be advised, Bravo's pushing the blue fence, 3-5 from our post.
Charlie copies, well, sit on this hill and provide cover.
Nice shot, Monroe.
Actual's moving with Hall and Burbank from the southwest.
Bravo's located on the blue fence, pushing north.
Get your disgusting gentleman hands up. Well, you're a HN. Subhuman. Only HN.
I see him. 213 by the rocks.
Oh, don't.
Contact, west, straight west.
Beam up.
Gonna move him over here on the other side of the hill. Last heart rate was 119, he's been stitched, and I gave him 1,000.
Reloading.
Negative on M32. You just told me Grenadier.
It's down. You good?
Yeah, I took cover and got down.
Excuse me.
As Bravo has eyes on a camp, 8-8 from our position, 200 meters, moving on to time now.
Copy, Bravo.
So no jerking off. I was fucking arrested as no jerking off. I was down for a while. Yeah. That's why I wasn't responding. I was like down. I was like, damn, I'm down. I'm down.
Helicopter southeast, we need to...
Bravo's one down.
Apology, copy, Bravo. Alpha Charlie, push down to support Bravo.
Yellow, green, green.
The north. White smoke.
Bravo's combat
White
infected
smoke.
at this time. I got 2 down.
White smoke.
They're located just to the south of the camp.
I'll fucking kick you off this server so fast. Kidding. I'm kidding.
Raj, run away.
Be a blessing for everyone.
How many times did you got down?
Oh god, it's all.
White smoke, let's go.
safe to assume
here,
that.
boys.
Bravo, commit.
Got eyes on 1 times down.
Schuster is up.
Copy, Alpha Charlie online, push through this contact.
I'm going to be working on in the shrubbery to the northwest. I need 1 time security with me.
I'm pushing deep.
Going right.
Roger, I'm to your west.
Drop like 4 on the ground.
Northwest right now. He's got a heart rate
Box.
of 97. No active contacts.
Helicopter coming in north.
Inshallah, brother.
We're currently dealing with casualties on Bravo's position.
It's got rockets too.
Looks like that helicopter's got a door gunner on it. They're engaging us.
Talk over the radio, dick.
I'm talking to myself.
How are we doing with other casualties?
Okay, come back.
Hey, rudder.
No. Like lightly gliding over.
Let's avoid shooting at the heli. They're just gonna waste ammo.
Alright, let's get casualties. Any casualties up, we need to combat, disengage, and get out of here.
Bravo's full strength.
Charlie's up.
Rudder, moving back.
Copy, move direct east.
Utilize that flight.
Correct east.
Charlie's leading, moving. Over here. I want you to get points. We're breaking.
Yeah, I'm just behind him. We're gonna be moving east, rough bearing 100. I'm trying not to because they're moving slow as fuck. I'm going guns up now, they've spaced out it far enough. It's not.
Well, I don't care.
Okay, it's great. I don't care that you don't care.
Following the green line.
Yeah, as best you can.
Copy's green line.
Like in real life? Fucking work for a cable company? staggered column again? Okay, I don't know what the fuck's happening then.
I got them coming back around.
Copy, go prone.
Damn it.
Occupado.
Can't heal her.
Pick up and move.
God damn, you're dead. Damn.
Let's go.
Coco, what fire team are you in?
He's in mine.
Oh, okay. This is the weirdest wedge in the world.
Your rank does not matter.
Bravo, you got one times really far behind. Just make sure to keep an eye on him.
Hey, Charlie, because I do not.
Oh, that was Bravo.
Go Baron like 205. Charlie, Baron 205.
Alright, index, go ahead and form on me.
Convenient for me.
Did someone say end? End of the exercise.
End of the exercise. Index.
Hey Diamond, can you stop talking?
No.
Very well.
Alright, cool. Love you, Swinson. I gotta go. Bye.
Thanks for being here.
Love you, Hall.
Love you too.
Oh my god, he said it back.
Yep, same as Hall. Nice being here with y'all.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Hey, fire team leaders, make sure you know who you had in your team before they all go away.
I'm not counting Coco.
Damn.
Not a real human being anyway.
You have to be here for at least 50%. I appreciate you being here.
I don't do it for the points. I do it to hang out with you people.
Well, we
Like a
like
noble.
All right, is everybody here?
Charlie.
Aye.
All right. So, let's walk through the ITX because that's really where I think we employed a lot of. This kind of stuff is really hard to do with pop-up targets, and what I liked is it appeared that fire team leaders as well as the fire team members really employed kind of what we talked about, especially on that first contact we encountered. Just if you reference your maps, I believe they were located just between RP Han and R2D2 at the green question mark. Charlie was on point, correct?
Yes.
Okay. They opened fire on you. You guys lobbed frags and pushed immediately through. It was an under strength squad. There were about 12 guys there. How many casualties did we take? I think one person went down, correct?
Yes, and like broken book says it. Yeah.
Okay. So that just goes to show in a near ambush, does it make sense for you to lay down and just shoot back, especially when you don't know where they are? You know, they had the elephant grass. You guys lobbed frags. I was watching in Zeus because that was one of the most important ones I wanted to watch in terms of really understanding where you guys kind of grasped these concepts. Those frags went out so fast, and it took out, I want to say, like 8 out of the 12 guys that were there. Just those frags. That was it. That softened them up so much that you guys were able to push through once those frags went off. You guys did take one casualty, but that's a hell of a lot better than firing, kind of haphazardly into elephant grass, hoping you hit something. In my opinion, that near ambush and how you reacted to that was textbook. Really happy and pleased to see how well you responded to that. Moving in beyond, I had some fire teams that, or enemy fire teams that were doing whatever the fuck they wanted. But getting up to RP solo, we had some, again, near-ish ambushes, or rather, they stumbled up onto you. Charlie, again, laid down some base of fire. They lobbed frags while I believe Bravo or Alpha moved through the contact. Good use of communication and coordination through that. I won't go through everything. What I want to kind of commend tonight is how quickly everybody seemed to take those crawl and walk principles and employ them, especially fire team leaders. You guys communicated well. Contact reports were quick. ACE reports came up quick. I really have very little to in the way of improves. Big thing is making sure lead element, the route is more of a suggestion. If you see micro terrain, utilize it. If you see danger areas, avoid them. Good spot on that possible IED. That was not a map asset. I did place that. But that's all I got. Let's go Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and then we'll open it to the Apollo, and then the floor. Alpha. Bravo.
Nothing at this level.
Charlie.
Nope.
Apollo.
I can say is great job on calling up casualties, and make sure to always also call up if you need a stitch as well. Although that might not be immediate priority at the moment. I want to make sure no one's bleeding after a while. But from that, everything went well.
Burbank.
Yeah, everything was fine from what I saw. It was basic injuries, didn't see anything major.
Okay, open it to the floor. Any comments, questions, concerns?
Had a lot of fun. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming by, Philins. Thank you so much. You made this training possible. So, all right, y'all are dismissed. To break it down, fire team leaders attendance tonight, AARs within 24 hours.
Well, boy.